What it do was popping to the gang. It's your girl Randy Lachey, and I'm back again with another. I feel like I was just all up in this mic, y'all. Like back again with another. Like my bag, y'all. Let me back up. Let me back up. Matter of fact, I feel like y'all a little too close. Let's back up a little bit. Just a little bit. It's- Anyway, y'all staying right there because I didn't move. Neither are y'all. Okay, but it's been a minute. It's been a while since y'all seen me sit down and talk to y'all. I think probably the last one, but during Vlogmas, and I told y'all I was coming back later in January. It is now February. Today is it's February 3rd, and I'm back with a sit down video. And it's currently is my watch dead? It's currently 11:32 p.m. and I'm making this video because it was on my heart, and I'm like, you know what? Every time like something on my heart, I be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I just tend to throw it back and I wait and I wait. And I probably end up doing a shorter version and just put it on my TikTok. But today it's 11:32 p.m. and I'm recording this right now. I didn't care how I look, night clothes and everything. Only thing I did was take the scarf off for y'all. Okay, because we gotta talk. So let's talk about it. And I just want to talk about one thing that was on my heart. And it is not even gonna be a long video. So if this for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's for you. It's probably a reason you clicked on it. So today I just want to come and talk about and encourage somebody. I don't care if it's one person. Y'all know what I like to say. I don't care if it's one person. If it was for one person, it was for one person. But I want to come and encourage somebody that it's more to life. Life is what you make it. And I know a lot of people say that, but that's so true. Like life, it really is what you make it. If you make life something little, if you make your life little, it'll be little. But if you make your life big, it'll be big. And personally, I do that by keeping God first. And today I want to talk about shrinking yourself down, becoming smaller because maybe of fear, or maybe because of anxiety, or maybe because you're comparing yourself to people, whatever reason you may be shrinking yourself down. And I used to be a person that shrink myself down. Certain rooms I go in, I would shrink myself down. If I'm in a certain room, like for example, like say, I'm a singer. So say I come to rehearsal and everybody like, no, I didn't listen to the music. I didn't practice. I used to be that one. I know I practiced, but I would be like, "Mm, yeah, I didn't practice either. Like I'ma just shrink down just so it like and it's like, what's the kind of point of that? Because something like that, you will want to look like a you won't want to show up at yes. I'm the only one that practice. So be it. You should want to like shine like that and let your light shine. But you gotta realize when you shrinking yourself down when you going into rooms. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. See, I was just sitting right here and my phone ran out of storage. Mind you, I've been recording different kind of videos everywhere, every day. And the moment that I sit down and give out an encouragement message, storage full, it's okay because it's still gonna be received. It's still gonna get out here. Can't stop this. Okay. So, anyways, I was reading something I think yesterday or today this morning, and it had said it was bringing up the story about Peter when he was walking across the water, and he was walking fine at first, walking on the water because he had his eyes on Jesus. But as soon as he took his eyes off Jesus and he paid attention to his fear, he started sinking because you took your eyes off the who and you was worried about the how. You was worrying about how am I finna get across this? How am I doing this? It don't matter. You're doing it. So keep your eyes on the who, not the how. You already doing it. You can't be doing something and be like, well, dang, how am I like imagine the pathway that you want to you on your path to purpose in life right now, and you so focused, you doing good, you getting closer and closer and taking different steps, just and then at some point you just get like, okay, but how I'ma do that, how I'ma make the money to do that, how I'ma be able to do this and do that. You worried about the how, stop worrying about the how, worry about the who. Worry about the who is leading you, worry about the who is in front of you. And the person that should be is Jesus. So that's one thing I just like I gotta share that. That's just so real. Like just thinking of the story of Peter, like he was really doing something unimaginable. You would never sit there and be like, yeah, I can walk on water. He never thought he was gonna do that. But he was doing it because his eyes was on Jesus. And as soon as he took his eyes on Jesus and he put his mind and his eyes on fear, you start sinking. And what Jesus say? Why do you got so little faith? Jesus, Jesus like, what you got a little faith for? Like, I know Jesus looking like, why you got so little faith? Like, why you can't just keep your eyes on me and keep your faith? Like, it's funny, like, that's how I picture it. But I also want to like encourage you guys for this reason. With me saying this, I want to say dream big. Dream big. It's a lot of things that I said the other day. I said things, people be in my life and they see the things that I'm doing or the plans that I'm making or certain things, certain actions or how I act, how I talk, whatever it is. And they be like, oh, so people really look at my life and they be like, oh, you got money. And I really just be like, no, all I really have is faith, and all I really do is have God. That's what I have. I don't have money. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I guess for my age, you can say you no, no. All I have is faith. Like the way I'm living right now in this moment, it's all because of God, and I literally mean it. I'm not just saying that. Sorry if y'all can hear my little Lexi dreaming in the back. She knocked, sleeping too good, like girl. She's sleeping. Y'all, she's sleeping so good. I don't know if y'all can hear it because I got the mic, but look, me wasting time. But basically, what I want to encourage you guys today is just don't limit yourself to a little life. Like I said at the beginning, life is really what you make it. And don't put a limit on the things that you're capable to accomplish in life. Don't put a limit to the things that you're comfortable with because in reality, truth is, success is where you're uncomfortable at. It's not going to be where you're comfortable at. And when you box yourself in to limiting yourself to, oh, I can do this because I have this much money, or I can only do this because I got to do this and this and this. I can only do this because I'm a mother. I can only do this because my mom. I can only do this because my home situation. Don't put yourself in a box. Dream big, dream outside of the box. You know, when we was in school and people used to say, think outside of the box, think outside of the box, but dream outside of the box so that you can dream so much outside of the box that you just trust God that much. Because the things that I say in life right now, it'd be like, if I tell somebody all my thoughts, they'd be like, well, how are you going to do that? But in my mind, I don't reach the level in my life. I'd be like, honestly, girl, I don't know how, but like I'm finna go to 5 different countries this year because I don't care about the how. I just have faith and like I just know if it's in his will, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? He gonna work it out for my own good. So it's just like I know I'm only 23, but I don't care about the how no more. Like, when I feel like at my age you should be caring about the how. Like, how are you gonna get here to get here? Because you don't want to mess up your life to where you're all over the place in 2 more years when you're 25 or when you reach 30. But honestly, I can't put my attention on the how. I got to put my attention on the vision. And as long as you have the vision, I believe as long as you have the vision, you have the faith and you trust God, let him do the rest. Yes, I'm going to dream big. Yes, I'm going to say some outrageous things and I don't know the how. It may not make sense. I used to think people was crazy. Like some of the things that come out of their mouth, I'm like, how is she going to do that? How is he going to do that? But yeah, I get it now. Dream big. What do y'all want to call it? Even if you want to call it be delusional. It's not even being delusional. If that's what you want to call it, let it be so big. But dream so big that in the end, all you knew you had was faith. Cause as big as you was dreaming, you ain't had that time, you ain't had that money, you ain't had that house, you ain't had that car to do all the things that you was dreaming of, but you gonna do it anyway because of faith and because of God. It's so much more in the unknown. So when you step out of your comfort zone with anything in every way, shape, or form of life, like it's so much there. Don't keep yourself in a box because when you keep yourself in a box, you putting a limit to your life. You putting a limit to yourself and the things that you can do and accomplish. And when you're doing that, you're also removing the space for growth. So I'm not even gonna make this video extremely long, but I just wanted to come and encourage the next person because I know it hit for me. And some of the things that I'm saying, it'd be like I already know, but just to hear a reminder, hear a refresher, read a reminder, read a refresher, it's just like, yes, that's what it is. That's that's how you living. That's how you living. That's what you're doing. You're putting that action in. You have the vision and you're just moving off of vision. You're not worried about the how, but you focused on the who. You're focused on the who is leading you. You focused on who is in front of you. And in the end, I know he got me. So don't ask me the how. If you see what I'm doing, don't ask how. Say, I don't know. Show me. Show me the way. And I'm gonna lead you to Jesus because baby, that's the way. Like, that's the way, the truth, and the life.